Hey everyone, I'm Olympian Carrie Tellefson and welcome to the Tole Run podcast. Today I'm thrilled to bring you the live episode that we taped with the legendary ultramarathoner and Minnesota's very own Courtney Dauwalter. Now, we taped this episode the Friday night before she ran the Medtronic Twin Cities Marathon. And we were at the Lopet Trailhead and it was awesome. We went for a run beforehand with over 500 people, and then over 300 people stayed for the live taping. And it was awesome when we're bringing it to you, but we had some audio issues. This is my worst nightmare, to be honest. But I want you guys to head on over to YouTube or Spotify and watch it if you can. You can listen to us, but there's some points where the audience is laughing so loud that you can't hear us, which is fine, But if you watch it, you can hear us and see us playing our games and chatting away. And I think you'll have a blast doing that. Courtney is an amazing runner. She ran 2:49 in the Medtronic Twin Cities Marathon, and she has so much going for her. Actually, we've been talking about her next marathon already. So I hope you have fun listening and watching this video, and let's get after it. This episode is supported by Tailwind Nutrition. Tailwind has been a staple for endurance athletes because it's easy on the stomach, gives you steady energy without the crash, and has all the electrolytes and fuel you need for long runs and big training days. It keeps Courtney hydrated. It kept my dad hydrated as he biked all across Iowa at the RAGBRAI bike race this summer. And if Courtney uses it, and if my dad uses it, I think you should use it. So check it all out at tailwindnutrition.com and make sure to use the code TOLE20. That's TOLLE20. Check it out again at tailwindnutrition.com.
What? I mean, you can't have Courtney without the great card. What? Yes. Like, first of all, I was trying to fight really hard for the Courtney cam at the Twin Cities Marathon. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if we can actually do that. So I got candy corn instead of sticking like the seeds there. But this is better. I know. You didn't have them in the cream room. We had them all here. So, Courtney, oh my gosh. Okay, we have so much to talk about and not that much time. So, just be ready. I can walk or talk as fast as I can run. So, it's going to be fast. I talk as fast as Anna as well. And then, so, okay, I just wanted to take it right in. You're back here in Minnesota. What did you do first when you came back? Like, did you go straight to your house to see your fam? Did you go straight to Dairy Queen to get a blizzard? Like, what did you do? Caribou coffee. And jumped in the lake. Did you? Yeah, it's got me to drink something. I mean, I'm a little nervous about that, but just like couple that to your. I would love any tips that anyone has about like marathoning in 98 feet. But I'm not nervous about it. It's just weather. You know, Minnesotans are the best with the weather. It just is what it is. You don't fret about it too much and you just deal with it. And so I feel like that's the strategy for some days, just deal with it. Okay. And then unpack that too, sweet. Yeah. We're going to get some tips here. I'm not good about it. And unpack this a little bit. So, you grew up here, obviously. How often did you get back? Did you guys notice my knock in that? We try to get back as much as possible. My part is in Minnesota all of the time, so we visit often. I have a lot of family here, so come here still. So, and I love every single time Minnesota has. So, yeah, we get back pretty often. You do. And when you come back, though, really, once it like now, when you're here to race, obviously everyone is out here today. You have some obligations. I was sitting with some of your sponsors. So do you get to turn it on a little bit and just be at home with your mom and dad, which I think they're here, right? My parents are not. They're not. No, they're at home with me. They're afraid to be off. Yes. So do you have a busy weekend, or is it just kind of like I want to be with my family and then go in if this race done? Kind of a combination. Yeah, mixing all of the things. So doing some race stuff, see family for sure, seeing friends for sure, and by enjoying the Minnesota Fall weekend.
I have to ask a little bit about the race. I'm just going to get this off the table, okay? Like, let's talk about the race a little bit, and then we'll go back to having, like, some fun. But why Twin Cities Marathon? You've done it now 2 different times. Your first one was here with your brothers. Your second one was here with your mom. And this time you said, you're going for it.
Yeah, I knew. So my first time was in 2009. Was my very first road marathon, and after I finished it, it really pushed over the domino for me of wondering what else was out there that I could try that sounded way too hard. Because when I stood at that start line of the marathon in 2009, I couldn't believe that people ran 26.2 miles. Like, that sounded insane. I was certain I would be just like a bag of flesh and bones on the side of the road. So when I finished it, it just made me wonder about the potential and limits and like that feeling of something being scary but then going for it anyways. When I knew after finishing that 2009 marathon that at some point I would circle back to it, but I was really drawn towards the longer stuff for all those years after. So it was on the back burner for quite a few years now, and I'm just so happy to be back in this place where it all began at a week ago.
I mean, 26.2 now seems kind of like a 5K. It's strategies. Like, it's way different than you running Hope You Don't On. Wait, how do you say it? Or did I say that right?
I'm honestly considering how long my walk should be on Sunday.
I was thinking running your market.
It takes me this body, these years to vitals to get on. I know, and you don't have vitals in your body. It's like information.
I was thinking about you. I know this is not about me. But I like to make it a little bit. I was doing like tiny, big ones, like all the things before my first marathon. I'm like, am I supposed to do that? I had no clue that. Like, do you do that? Do you do drills?
I've never done a drill. We can just turn this into a lesson. Not the whole session to read, just help me out. Respect. I don't think so I should do some drill.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the marathon, I know a marathon is really long, so like that is very hard distance to run or do anything really. But for like the things that I've been doing these past few years where the gun goes off at our ultra racers and you can just sort of like take a few casual steps, you know, and like start adjusting, figuring out where your snacks are, and how everything you want it. Like it's very casual. And then you have hours, like 24 plus hours, and figure things out. And this one, I'm like, we don't have talking ready. There's no adjusting once you start. No, just that.
You have to make sure your shoes are tied to do like my cousin said, you want to know if you're going to stop and try to find a beer halfway. Because that's kind of what you can do in the ultra marathon. You know, like that's actually really good for you guys to take. So, like, what is your mind thinking right now? Do you think like I want to run a certain pace? I have to ask, like, do you want to run a certain pace, or is it just I want to go and see how I can compete with the women up front? But you sort of have to be thinking pace a little.
Yeah, I want to try really hard. I think I'm not educated enough. I don't have enough experience in the marathon world to know what that piece is for me yet. So I want to just, put my dial as close to red though they could be, and I pull on for dear life. I feel really lucky to be starting with this women's field where like I can just try and soak up everything they're doing, their pace, like what is it like to run a marathon, this fast and try hard this amount of time and move down. But I was certain I'm going to be tossed out the back-to-back burden real quick.
I mean, it is interesting. Every day on my run, and actually one of my really good friends, and thank her, Nick, right here, he and I were talking about it the other day, and it's just really interesting to think about how fast you could go if you actually had the time to really trade for it. And you ran Coconut. Am I saying that right? I think I am.
You're saying that right?
Yes! So we ran Coconut down this town. You had some issues there. Then you missed UTMB, and I just gotta say, we were so proud of you. Thank you. And I'm like, they're hoping they're obviously not, and I can cheer everybody on, but you committed and you went for it, and you still finished even though you were having some ups and downs. So one of the things, though, that I've been thinking about, and I have to just ask, you and I are the elite runners. I'm not anymore. I was the elite runner. So, there's some hard-hitting questions that I have to ask, because I want to know, before the broadcast, to just defend as well. But when you are all having some of these ups and downs, as we all do, in whatever kind of fitness we're in, whatever kind of competitiveness we have, was that training going into Coconut and UTMB the same this year? Or because you had this little egg thing over your head of the Twin Cities Marathon, did you add something different into that training? And could that maybe have been a contributor to some ups and downs this summer?
No, I think the ups and downs this summer were just part of the game, part of the story, part of doing these hard things. Sometimes you run into the wall a couple of times in a row. So I don't think those have anything to do with it, but I do feel really grateful for both of those really hard races for me. The Coconut race was in May. It's 250 miles. I made it 100 miles and then I stopped due to some different problems that we were having. And then UTMB is a 100-mile race this summer. And I kind of ended up just sort of surviving through the last 30 miles of it or so. But I think in those hardest moments is when we get to try to chisel away at becoming better versions of ourselves for the next thing. So for sure at UTMB, finishing it off in the style that I was doing, which didn't resemble anything like running anymore that I the whole time just feeling grateful for the opportunity to be in the mud of this moment and to know that by being in that tough spot, I would be growing and better for the next time. So that next time is now a 26.2 mile race. Will look a lot different at pace, but the training for this marathon didn't really factor into the trail season. This was kind of a let's add it into the fall because I really want to try a marathon again. And the past couple of weeks I've been trying to find some speed and get some insight on workout marathon runners do. So you guys are crazy. But I also just really curious, big picture. It's been 16 years since I did a road marathon. What has the years of training for these mountain races done to me as an athlete, and how will it translate? So I'm not properly trained up for this marathon to compete with the best of them, but I am just wondering where I'm at as an athlete.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun! Just want to say, the reason why I've run Twin Cities Marathon 3 times was because not a second went by that I did hear someone say, go Carrie, or it was someone that I go to someone that I knew around them. So regardless of what happens on Sunday, whether you're running 6-minute pace or you're ended up running 8-minute pace or whatever, which still is amazing. It's amazing. You will hear your name the entire time, and I think that will be so much like you, which you do. I mean, she does, and she's running the 250 miles. What if someone ever about make senior Hopkins shirts? or seeing someone from El City, or seeing someone from Great Neck Game, or people that you know are truly Minnesotans, and then maybe some international or domestic people that are near to spectate. But I think you're going to have a blast.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited to be in Minnesota for this.
Okay, so like all of these people sent in a question.
So if you hear your question, you should claim it.
Well, I think Tailwind might give some prizes out for questions. But everyone was asking for faves. So because I am a little bit, I'm maturing above it. I'm putting on the big one. You like these bad boys? Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Now, with my black speed suit, okay. So anyway, a lot of people ask for your faves. So this guy, for rapid fire. I know I like rapid fire. So, favorite memory of cross-country skiing?
That's not rapid fire.
Let's call it 3, 2. No, more of those with business sort. I mean, you can take a little time. Okay. Favorite memory of cross-country?
My teammates on the cross-country ski team were the absolute best.
And rumor has it that you were senile. I already broke my own tip because I keep talking. But rumor has it you wear new contacts with stars on them?
Yeah, every year in high school I got new contact lenses that had some sort of design on them, and they were my contacts for that season. So one year they were blue with stars that looked like a clown ball or something. One year they were white, pure white. All you could see was like, and then one of the years they wanted yellow cat eyes. So I got like a black diamond in me.
Like, what is going on in your brain? I love it, actually. Also, could you see? Because you want. But maybe they're gonna get faster if they actually see.
Yeah. So, look cool, eat cool.
I mean, Jan Butler's out there. Right, Jan? Are you out here? Yeah, so she sold me my skis last year, my Nordic skis, and she helped make this event happen tonight as well. I think I need like black contacts for when I ski because I'm definitely afraid. I don't need to see anything in front of me. Yeah, so maybe you're on something. So, okay. Favorite runner?
Here it talks.
No curry. Joe, but I mean, like, someone else. Okay, favorite ratings. Whether it's UTLB or maybe it's CTM. Oh, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I tend not to play favorites.
I don't. It's really hard. Like, they asked if they'll play me.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, you guys will know it. That's superior.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, favorite song. Prince, Let's Go Crazy. Where is it like? That's like a power bump song. I know, and maybe not if you're in your 40s. It's the last thing have you heard, so it's the only thing you can do. I understand that. So that's for me. Okay, favorite vacation with your house?
Any adventure vacation. We do a lot of cool adventure stuff. Big trails, big mountains, and then big beers after.
Yeah, that's okay. Favorite place to run in the Twin Cities?
Growing up, we always did the lakes as a favorite.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just read, I was like doing all kinds of research because I just love that for my job at Twin Cities Marathon. Obviously, I do the commentary, so I'm kind of going down these rabbit holes with you, especially. The people thought on a run. I mean, this is a good. You were on a run in high school and you came upon a new beach somewhere? Where are they? Where are they?
Yes, I won't confirm or deny.
Yes, I love it. If you know to go. I'm not letting people there, so it's not. Okay. So favorite candy?
Candy corn.
That was part of my research as well. Favorite cross train. A lot of people ask this, Gary.
Cross-country skiing in the winter. I live in Leadville now, Colorado, and there's tons of group trails there, so it reminds me a lot of Minnesota, where they just groom everything. And then in the summer, I've been getting into biking. So learning how to mountain bike a little bit, pretty poorly still, and the travel kit.
So you and I are slipping yet.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
You know that? So do you have certain towels though that are better for you on mountains?
Yeah, and the trails that I'm on right now is pretty no.
Okay.
It's hard, like
I mean, she's in Leadville. I don't think anybody can battle all of it. Yeah, I mean, was it ever seen on your own just there? Or were they easier?
More single track with weapons and stuff, but
Okay.
still learning a tiny bit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, those were the fake questions. We're going to get to other questions, but we're going to do a commercial break right now. Did anyone try the Tailwind out there? Yes. Can you all try to walk? How do you say it, Courtney? Is there wall? The watermelon. How come that she has her full name on that hydration out there? And that's amazing. And I heard like the birthday cake or the medicine drink. We need more birthday cake. Tailwind. We need more cake. Okay. We got our timer up. Okay, ready? Courtney? Okay, this down. Are you ready to play music? I don't know if eat it. Ready? Mark?
Get started.
Oh, this is the thing. Oh, come on. Here, not some over. Come look. How many seconds we have left? Easy. 33. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Oh, don't breathe. Yeah. What is it? Oh. Just honestly. But Aaron even watching. Okay, this one is a little maybe easier. I don't know. So, do you like Oreos? Yeah. Oh. So do I. So, can't eat it quite well. But what we're going to try to do in a minute, let's see if you can get it from your forehead to your mouth. Has anyone successfully done this? Without all my kids in here. Have you done this before? That's not fun. You're looking for it. It's a good deal right on. Okay, so you guys ready? Who do you think is going to win? Courtney. Okay, raise your hand. You think I'm going to win this one? Who thinks Courtney's going to win? What? I'm here to show. There's fun on art tape. Scrunch your face. Scrunch your heart. That's what children are. That was fun.
I know.
I'm out there. Let's start it. Going on here. One more.
And that's good.
I already got it. Wonderful today. Yeah, the spreadsheets. The cheapest. We're in God. You can do it. Big. Where's the way? Oh, shit. Okay, peace out. You know, I see a lot of time when they're running circles.
And the thing
So, I mean, I could just slip to the track and not anything else. Okay, now we need to open up to the questions to those on that fun in case you're okay. Oh, I know. So anyway, okay, thanks for doing like Tailwind's commercial break with you. Okay, so like I said, everybody asked questions, and I picked some where I kind of meshed on. So thank you all for doing that. You know, the big thing is we have her here, and I wanted to say to hear what you all wanted to hear. So, some quick questions here. First off, that episode was really good, Mom. How do you feel on the curiosity of self-preservation when extending the limits? No, 70.
Yeah, it's a really good question, and I think over the years I've been just learning to trust my ability to read the signals that my body is giving me, and then act accordingly to those, or according to those signals. So,
Yeah.
I think knowing yourself and knowing that if red flags get tossed up, what they might mean can help with that self-preservation bit, because what I am really curious about is what is possible, and that often means ignoring a lot of the orange flags that get thrown up, or discomfort that happens during pushing really hard. But it's also, as long as it's fueled by joy and curiosity, and it still feels really fun, then the target of seeing what's possible feels like something I want to continue going after.
Yeah, I love that. I think what's so cool about you is that you've actually acknowledged that the pain cave isn't that long about. And, no matter what age you are, I think all of us can learn that important. Just almost recognizing and gonna get there. And then what do you do with it? I even used your chisel analogy with my daughter the other day, who's at a homecoming saying the flash on you. So Courtney's homecoming is here, and Ruby's homecoming is in St. Paul. But, just chiseling away at that pain that you're experiencing, the negativity that you're experiencing, the fear, maybe of doing a hard climb or get into that base that you might have to race up someday. Being able to go there, but acknowledging it, not being afraid of the mountain.
Yeah, and almost celebrating it. How cool is it that we're doing something right now that led us to the entrance of this pain cave, and then we get that opportunity to get in there and make a dust pile. And I think, I don't know, it's just so lucky that running can be the thing that leads us there, but this thing that we choose, this thing that we love, can also be this way we can explore those other limits for ourselves.
Do you think it's the teacher in you, or is this just how you have always been?
I think it's partly how I've always been, and partly learned through the years.
About this teaching?
It was a super cool chapter of my life, and this sort of is also related. So definitely trying to just make the current chapter fully, and not think about, what's on the next page or in the next chapter.
Being right where you're at. Yeah, that's really cool. Because I think most of us always are thinking, what's the next move, and being out of your two shoes right where you're at and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, next one. What lessons from Minnesota roots you carry of the Oxford world's biggest stages in ultramarine?
So many. Minnesota's the best. Hardiness and toughness, I think for sure, it comes from Minnesota. And just figuring it out, not making excuses, figuring out what to do with the problem in front of you, how to navigate through that, and again, now being kind.
Yeah. I know, right? And who is right? Minnesota, nice all the way.
Yeah.
If you want to run, whatever sport would you want to be growing?
Oh, man.
I know.
We were playing a lot of soccer, so that couldn't have been up on the path if I was better at it. I think now I'm sort of obsessed with golf, so we have me a golfer.
So you and Kevin golf?
Yeah, because I'm well, so we really like it.
Really? Like, what kind of golf clubs do you use?
The rental one.
Where do you get started up in here? And do you actually go for 9 or 18 holes?
We're pretty good for 9. It's a long amount of swings to get to the 9 holes.
It's also and your mind is way up in the line. You want the time. But for me, I get to 4 holes and I'm kind of bored.
No, I love it.
I guess so.
The one time you hit it really well, you're close to get.
No, that's true. I mean, you care not too much. Yes, I don't know. Okay, and you know one of my favorite sayings about put both buns into it. Oh, I don't want to stand it. Just put both buns into it. Got to buns in the thing. We said that's how you see how that.
This has been our problem, bro.
Yeah, doesn't use those glutes. Oh, but yes, that was selling this stuff. You got to use the glutes. When you're going up the summit hill, right? But I'm saying, can you think what you've done? And just say, use the glutes. And then I got to see it. And then all of us look. And then Uncle Tisha, how do you avoid injury?
Same thing as before, like learning to read signals. My body is giving me learning when to push the gas pedal down, when to take a day off. It's been just a learning process, getting to know myself through the years and trusting myself to read those signals.
Fun fact can I tell about your family? I mean, her family is amazing. They are so supportive. But her aunt was my PT for years. Yeah, Courtney Dauwalter. So, how cool is that? She got me through the Olympic Games and other World Championships. So, big shout out to her. The ultra field is changing, and more runners are getting into it. What do you think the reason is for that? I mean, I personally think you're a huge reason because of that.
I mean, just I think the trail doesn't need the big glitzy cell, you know, like you get out on it a few times and you just feel sort of drawn back and a little bit hooked on it. So trail running is growing a ton. It's so exciting to see more people out on trails just in their neighborhoods or lining up at races. More women have definitely been getting out there. It's an exciting time. I feel so lucky. I've been in sport right now while it's making such huge growth because seeing that, having that real seat to all of it is really special, and just more people wanting to try that hard thing, try that crazy idea that it sounds impossible, but just going for it anyway. It's really cool. It's so great.
One of the things that I love the most about you, Courtney, is just the way you are. So, you're so normal. You eat nachos and you love your quesadillas that your husband makes in the microwave. And
Oh my gosh, no, you so
what do you think? Her face in the real life. I'm so sorry. You have to pay me. She's the one that just presses start.
Well, 30 seconds. And
So 30 seconds long, right? It's like, Then just keep that. You can
I just use tightly with the microwave. Kevin is the one who uses the hot cigarette.
So the other things that a number of people want to know what beats before race. And especially I think 26.2, because it's a little thicker anymore.
So a lot of times when we're traveling, that's pizza. We get pizza a lot in the events of our races. But this year we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know I needed to think about all this.
You ain't up these things. You know if you're enjoyed. Lots of folks want to know if you'll be coming back for any race in Guggenor again. I mean, she says spearing this hand feed.
Yeah. On my wish list to get back to Superior again. I would love to circle around with that one. It was my first 100-mile race that I would finish. And my mom and I attempted the 50-mile at Superior, and we didn't finish, but we are bound and determined to be back up there to try again one year, so we'll see where that goes.
I thought this one was really fun. So she talks about the main theme all the time, and any young athlete, I think you should go and read about that, because Courtney trains her brain just as much as she trains the body, and it's clearly working. And I think that a lot of times when we're younger, we don't really think about that, and we don't think that's sweet. And that's an important thing too. Like someone wrote in, if the bean cake actually got hurt, it should. What the bean now? As a roommate, it was kind of crazy thing. I can't remember what it was. About with ropes or something, but what do you think?
I think so. We all can make our own pancakes, and some people decide to furnish theirs nicely and make it fairly comfortable. But mine has just a hook by the door with the chisel hanging on it, and then it's just bare bones. It's just a cave. But if I were to put something in it, maybe it would be like one of those blow-up chairs or something, kind of like the 90s. You know, like it's not super comfy. Yeah, it's like a little skinny. Yeah, that's like what you're saying. It's probably like a cleany, slowly, you know, spreading down. But it adds a nice pop of color.
Oh, it's like no color.
I don't know, I'm picturing like a purple.
Speaking of that, I just saw some new sunglasses I came out. They're good, sweet.
Yeah.
Check out our Instagram. Yeah, see them. Cool. Okay, this is one of my questions. Sorry, Kevin, I got it. You two are so dang huge. And when I watch videos of you guys, I watch coverage, whenever you get to know at an aid station, there's a little smile and a little bit of flirting. Is that intentional? It is like, I see you, cutie. I'm gonna go run for another I mean, do you notice that? Because there's almost like a little double stick, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna see you later. Really got a crush on that dude. He is so nice. Everybody was taking pictures of them. So you picked a good one.
I did pick a good one. Kevin's the best. He's here tonight, and I think the people we surround ourselves with when we are in those toughest moments are so important. So having someone that can look at you and know exactly how you're feeling, what might help, what won't help, what kind of joke to tell you in that moment is, it's crucial and a huge part of it. So like we're a team. Every finish line is ours together, even though it's my feet. And I'm the one who smells horrendous at it. He's a part of that finish.
Yeah, he found this special department.
Now, a lot of eyes once again on Courtney Dauwalter, the ultra marathoner, back running her third ever Medtronic Twin Cities Marathon here. Personal best of around, I think we said 3:17. We're expecting her at any minute again in terms of, the person I think people were curious about. I think she would be one of them. Where she would finish, we are expecting her now here
pretty
in the next
couple
couple of minutes.
Yep, I think within the next minute or two. She has been slowing just a little bit on those hills, as everyone does. But yeah, we are looking for what I call the greatest of all time ultramarathoner. She's still,
I don't think there's any question.
I mean, I don't think. And us Minnesotans kind of claim, our own. So, but yeah, Courtney Dauwalter's on her way here. This time, she's all alone. She had her brothers with her the first time she ran. She had her mom with her the second time. This time, they're all cheering for her on as we watch her finish.
And again, if you're not familiar, again, she has won the Triple Crown of Ultras, which again, 100-mile races. She ran 100 miles just last month in a race. And again, the crazy thing is she has actually run nearly 160 miles in the same 24-hour time frame.
Oh, there she is.
There she is right now.
Look
Here's
at
Courtney Dauwalter.
smiles.
And I love, Carrie, talk us through this, the outfits that she is known for as well.
She has been known for the short knee. That's Courtney's shorts. And her sponsor, Solomon, has made this. We have to hear you guys cheer for her. This is a legend.
Yes, a whole
right
town
here, Courtney Dauwalter with the orange on, her famous shades. I love you, Courtney. You're just amazing. We're so excited for you, and you're doing it.
And this is one of our own. Again, she hails from Hopkins, Minnesota, a state champion on the slopes, on the track. She has been an inspiration to so many, spending time with a lot of runners earlier this week. But once again, let's welcome her home.
An
Here's
absolute
Courtney
legend.
Dauwalter.
Is she going to crack 250? We got to get her in. Sorry, everyone on TV. I'm yelling really loud.
No, I love it, Carrie.
Yes.
Love to see it. Embracing it.
You can do it. You did.
Let's help get her there. Woo! Courtney Dauwalter, sub 250. Let's go.
Yes,
oh my
God.
And a smile.
Look at her.
Like the
a smile on her
shorts.
face.
Oh, those
That
are cool.
was outstanding. What
That
a
is
run.
awesome. And you know, really, she's had 2 weeks of solid marathon training, her husband said. She's really coming down from running UTMB, which is 100 plus. And she's doing all of these ultra marathons, and this is something that she's always wanted to do, is come back and run here in Minnesota. We love seeing her on the Superior Trails, but I think it's really cool to see her on the streets.
That was outstanding. And again, a PR in the marathon by nearly a half an hour, about 28 minutes. And again, what an outstanding run. I mean, again, this is a woman who said her whole racing career was built on curiosity and what you can do. Well, here's another one tacked off the list. Sub 3 hours, sub
incredible.
250.
Sub 250. I mean, and really, if you understood what it means for her to say she really only had 2 weeks.
That is insane.
Yeah, I mean,
That
we
is
know
insane.
she
2
runs a
weeks.
lot. She runs a lot, but to be able to force yourself to drop down in pace in that little bit of time, that was spectacular, and she should be very proud of herself. And, you know, we might see her back here again, and I think that if we do, maybe she will take the full 12 weeks to fully work on that pacing that she needs to really run the time that we all know she can run.
Yeah.
But 2:49, my goodness.
Wild stuff. Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
We do a lot of eyeballs on her
Yeah.
and going sub 250.
And we've
My
had
goodness.
our Julia Daniels has been out there bouncing around, chatting with people, whether if it's with the nonprofits or people in the cheer zones. And I know Julia said that she was a little chilly before. We should check back in with her again soon now that the rain's passed.
Yeah, exactly. And I know, oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. All right, guys, we only have 2 hours and 5 minutes left on the broadcast. I'm telling you that up front, Carrie. I know you guys like to talk, but here is Carrie with the woman of the hour, Courtney Dauwalter.
I lost my mind on the broadcast. I really haven't lost my mind very often, except Shalane Flanagan when she won New York. And then this just happened. I said to you, I love you, Courtney, as you're coming in. And so do all these people. You guys, if you could see how many people come to see this woman. Courtney, how was it being back for your third Twin Cities Marathon?
That was so cool, so special. Thank you, Minnesota, for making it so memorable. I loved making that 26-mile journey over here.
So talk about that. You said it was hard. It got hard that last bit.
Yeah, you marathoners are crazy. That's a tough pace to hold the whole time.
I mean, we could talk a little bit now about that. That pace you didn't really want to commit to a pace coming in. Did you have any idea, though? I know you and your husband, Kevin, talk about this. You train together. What was the idea coming in?
I mean, if I could get under 3 hours, I would feel like that was a pretty good marathon.
So now what? What's next?
I think a cold, frosty beer and maybe another marathon sometime.
Really? Are you going to come back here?
Absolutely. That was so fun. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, you know everyone around the world loves you, but I think this state loves you the most, and we just are so thankful that you came back. Miss Courtney Dauwalter!
Thank you,
Yes.
Carrie. Thank you, Courtney. And
Thanks so much for joining me today on Tole Run. My guest was the great Courtney Dauwalter, the new sub 250 marathoner. She finished 7th overall in the elite women's race, and we hope to see her back soon. Big shout out to Run Dot for supporting the show, and to Andrew Harley, producer of the Try Dot and Run Dot podcast, for editing today's episode. Believe me, we gave him a doozy this week. Also, if you're a fan of this pod, we would love to ask you to give a rating and a review in iTunes. All you have to do is visit ctolerun.com/review, and you can leave your review right there. Thanks for joining us today. And don't forget to get after it.